Mr. Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here today to request that the court reduce my child support that I currently pay my ex-wife. Currently, I pay $800 a month, but up until last year, I worked for the city, and now I'm currently self-employed, and I make considerably less money. So I was requesting that my child support be lowered to reflect that.
Before we go any further, where is Mrs. White?
I don't know.
In a tense courtroom, a quiet man named Mr. Wilson steps forward. Once a city worker, now a struggling tow truck owner, he faces the judge with a heavy request to reduce his child support. But one thing is already wrong. His ex-wife, Mrs. White, is nowhere to be seen. The courtroom air turns still, and the judge takes notice. Mr. Wilson nervously explains his fall from stability. He used to have a steady city paycheck. Now he's barely getting by. But when the judge realizes Mrs. White didn't even show up, her tone sharpens. It's clear this case is about to take an unexpected turn, one that could permanently alter the child support order.
No.
You sent her notice that she was supposed to be here today, right?
Yes, she was served.
Okay. So, I guess she didn't understand how serious this was today. All right. So you said that you used to work for the city.
Yes.
And now you're self-employed.
Yes, I am.
And what do you do self-employed?
I own a tow truck business company.
Okay. Are you making more money or less money now?
I'm making less money. I have a lot more expenses being self-employed, but I make less money.
All right, all right. So
The judge presses on. Mr. Wilson explains that he's now self-employed, running a small tow truck business. The income, less than half of what he once earned. The expenses, crushing, yet he's still paying $800 every month. The courtroom quiets as the judge leans forward. She's starting to see the cracks of a man doing his best and breaking under the weight.
So based on what you provided to the court, you have some receipts
Yes, I do.
showing what you pay in what daycare expenses. I also see a 1099 here that you have from workers. You have what, 2 employees?
Yes.
Then I'm also seeing a tax return here. Based on this tax return, I have your earnings. It has gone down. It has gone down.
Stacks of paperwork slide across the bench. Tax returns, 1099 forms, receipts. The judge scans them closely. 2 employees, dwindling earnings, rising costs. The evidence doesn't lie. His income has gone down. For the first time, the tension eases slightly. But will that be enough to sway the ruling? Or will the court see something he's missed?
I have you at about $3,700 now.
Yes, that's
For
about
gross.
right. I make about $47,000 a year.
All right, so you say you pay $200 a month in health insurance
For him, yes.
and this is for him only, full
Yes.
coverage for only him, not you and him.
Yeah, it's about, with both of us, it's about $450.
Okay, just want to make sure because you don't get any credit for yourself. It's only credit for health insurance for your son. You
Understood.
understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Mr. Wilson clarifies every detail from his $3,700 monthly earnings to the low $200 he pays in health insurance for his son. Every cent counts now. The judge makes sure he's not asking for favors, only fairness. She checks the figures again. Her expression hardens. Justice must be balanced, but it's not always kind.
So based on that, I have your net and giving you credit for the $200 that you pay in health insurance for your son. Comes out to about $2,834.23, which would bring your new child support amount to $566.85.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson, I do appreciate you being here today and being timely. Thank you. I didn't want you to think that just because Mrs. White decided not to show up today for court, that the court could not move forward.
Finally, the decision. The judge recalculates $566.85. Mr. Wilson's new child support. A wave of relief flickers across his face. But then the judge reminds him, Mrs. White's absence doesn't halt justice. Even when one side refuses to show, the court moves forward. Accountability doesn't wait, not in this courtroom.
Because in Texas courts, once you are served, you're on notice with a hearing, you have to appear. And if you do not appear, the other side who's bringing the case does still have the opportunity to ask the court for some sort of relief. So you're here today asking for your child support to be reduced. You submitted evidence to support your stance. She had the opportunity to be here and contest whatever it was that you submitted in court, your 1099s, your tax return, even some of the receipts that you provided. But
The judge explains the hard truth, once notified. Failure to appear doesn't protect you. Mr. Wilson brought his case, his evidence, and his truth. Mrs. White, she stayed silent. But silence in court is never strength, it's surrender. The law doesn't pause for those who walk away.
But it was a missed opportunity for her because she decided not to come to court. So in the future, whenever you need to come back to court, maybe to change your order, life change or something like that, just make sure that you always send notice to that other person, because you are able to still receive some sort of relief although they fail to show up. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anything further?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. You are dismissed.
In the end, the judge grants Mr. Wilson his relief. The absent mother loses her chance to speak a lesson written in gavel's echo. In Court Clash, justice isn't just about who shows up, it's about who stands their ground. What would you have done, stayed silent, or faced the truth head-on?